Okay, today we're going to be looking at a question for Pythagoras' theorem. So the question asks us to calculate the length AB, which is going to be this one right here. And it wants us to give our answer to three significant figures. Okay, so as I said, this is a Pythagoras' theorem question. The first thing I'm going to do is write out the theorem. A squared plus B squared equals to C squared. Now, you might be thinking, how do I label my triangle? So let me draw a generic right angle triangle. And we only use Pythagoras' theorem for right angled triangles. So I'm going to start off with my side, opposite the right angle, which will always be C. So C will always be our longest side. And now when it comes to Pythagoras' theorem, the two remaining elements, A and B, can be labeled to your desire. You can label this one A, this one B, or vice versa, but I'm going to just go A and B like this. Okay, now looking at our question, I can see that my shape is actually comprised of two right angled triangles. And to work out AB, I need to first work out my Y value there. Because for Pythagoras' theorem, you need two side lengths. As you can see in the triangle, which is represented by ABC, we only have that one side of 9.5 centimeters. So using the two sides in the ADC triangle, so 7 and 4, I'm going to work out our Y. Now, like I said, let's first label the triangle. So opposite the right angle is going to be our C, and A and B accordingly. Now, C squared is going to be represented by, I'm going to take my A squared, which is 4 squared, plus 7 squared is equal so C squared is going to be equal to 65, meaning C is equal to root 65. Now I can actually leave this in this form because writing it out in decimal form can be quite long, especially because I'm going to be using it in this for a length in the second triangle. So I'm going to leave it in its exact form of root 65. And this is going to be 9.5 once again. Now labeling my triangle, opposite will be C, A and B accordingly. Now, let me make some space to answer this question here. So, like I said, the formula is A squared plus B squared equals to C squared. Now, in this case, we want to work out our B, right? So I'm going to rearrange this equation to make B the subject of the formula. So taking over my A squared is, taking over my A squared is going to be C squared minus A squared, leaving B squared equal to C squared, which is 9.5 squared, minus our A squared, which is our root 65 squared. This will leave us with an answer of B squared being equal to, our answer of B squared being equal to 25.25, and leaving our B equal to 5.02 centimeters to three significant figures.